45, but the barrel is 44, and you shave off a tiny ring of lead when you load it. That way you know that it's a good tight seal. The ring should be concentric.
Okay.
If it isn't, then maybe you put the sprue, which is the little navel or dimple from the mold, where you cut the stem of lead off from the excess. That's a little irregular. You don't want that on the side of the bullet. You want it on the part facing out of the barrel.
Okay. And what about the Navy one?
The Navy. Well, it's in production now, but this is model name designates next year, 1851.
Oh, so it's not available yet?
It will be by the time I come back. I'll be back in the spring with loads of guns, including those to pass around for people to handle. And I'll also have another 10 of these for a special demonstration I've devised. You see, pardon? Difficult.
Do you have a card?
Oh, yes, I do. I have some large ones here with the advertisement, and I also have my personal calling cards.
Are you a gunsmith?
No, I'm an inventor.
Oh, awesome. That's even better.
Well, what's your name then? Tell us.
Sam Colt, at your service.
Thank you so
you
much.
wanted the other one?
Oh, yes, thank you so much.
And there's as the card you saw at the lobby outside. Now, what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to have 10 of these guns and a screwdriver. Now what I'm going to do with those 10 guns is get a table, which is one of these, take the guns apart completely, down to the individual screws and springs.
Yeah.
Take every one of those parts in piles, scramble them. I won't know which gun they came out of, and then starting with the lock frame of the pistol, which is where we started the manufacturing process, I will add those parts and pieces until I have 10 guns again. They will all work equally well as the ones I started with, because these parts, the only source of firearm parts in the entire world that are completely interchangeable, because machines make all of these parts almost exclusively their production, except that human hands trim any rough edges left by the machines cutting or drilling, and they have the artistry to apply these finishes, which are not merely decorative, they are also quite functional. This rainbow coloring is case hardening. After this piece, which has 22 different mechanical steps applied to it before it goes to assembly, is regular steel. Well, we use Sheffield steel now. So the guns are made out of English material, even in Connecticut. Well, it's of an average quality of steel, I mean finest, but in terms of its hardness, it's just right for machining purposes. But we add this case hardening, it actually infuses carbon into the metal structure on the outside, thousandths of an inch on the outside, that makes it even more durable. It's also quite beautiful.
Are you using a CNC machine, or are you using
We're using machines that are steam powered.
Oh, okay.
And we don't stoke fires in the machines.
Okay.
They run off of leather belts on a centralized pulley system. But some machines do the drilling. They drill all of these holes. One machine is a forging machine, and it swages this basic shape out of one piece with one solid blow, stronger than any man can perform.
This is a steam powered machine?
Yes. Well, it has weight.